All right, guys. Sorry about that. I'm walking further away from my house and my Wi-Fi. I got some good Wi-Fi. I be at the beginning of my block and I still get a great connection, but once it drops, it drops. So, hello everyone. It's your number one sales strategist, Letitia Campbell of CampbellSuccessNetwork.com. So happy that you guys are here. Shout out to all my replay viewers. If you're watching this on the replay, please type in hashtag replay so I can thank you. So, oh God. Listen, y'all. I'm in New York. So y'all gonna hear trains, cars, motorcycles, everything. We have it all out here. And I'm like, you know what? My only time for me to actually get my walk in is probably about an hour before I normally pick up the kids. So since I'm walking, anyway, hey Therese, I'm getting my walk on. You proud of me? Yeah, guys, I did a photo shoot early October, and even though I looked good, okay, I did look good, okay, I was like, I gotta lose some weight. I gotta lose some weight. So we actually have a gym that's about to be open in December right up the road. So I'm gonna go and check that out, and I'm gonna run a few other errands, and then head right back home, pick up the kids. I have a full day. But let's talk really quickly, guys, about CEO Day. And I've been talking about CEO Day for years, and I've noticed that a lot of people take my idea on this perspective. But every Monday, and Therese will tell you, Therese is like my amazing left brain, I do my CEO Days, my day where I automate my emails, making sure that I'm planning out what I'm sending to my email list. I'm planning out my posts, and I'm just planning out my content. And for those of you who are like, well, it's hard for some people to do CEO Day. You know why? Because you're not clear on what is it that you want to talk about. So let's talk really quickly about content creation, because I love talking about content creation. For those of you who do multiple things, hey Artavia, how are you? I just sent the email out about you this morning. Did you read it? Yeah. For those of you who are struggling right now with content, right? It's Monday and you're like, oh shit, I don't know what I'm going to talk about all week. I don't know what I want to focus on. I'm going to help you guys out with that today. Focus on one thing. Focus on one problem. One thing, one problem that you okay, let me break it down. I know the first thing you guys are going to say, oh great, so I'm going to focus on my one problem and I'm going to talk about that problem, also talk about the solution. No, you're going to focus on that one problem that you're going to make people become more aware of this week, that they actually have a problem. So I'm going to share mine with you. So my problem that I'm going to focus on this week, that I'm going to help each and every one of you. Hey, Arkitha. Hello, Arkitha. Happy to see you here. Where are you watching from? The one problem that I'm going to focus on this week is why you don't need another business coach, why you don't need another branding coach. So you guys are going to see me talking about, I talked about it lightly last week, but you guys are going to see me talk more about that this week. So that's the problem I'm going to wedge. I'm not going to give the solution. I'm not going to give the answers or anything like that. I'm just making my audience more aware that this, in fact, is a problem. And that's how you get started with your content, guys, because if you're talking about different things every day, one day you're talking about social media, the next day you're talking about cooking, the next day you're talking about weight loss, it's too much. And then when it comes down to your offers, you got different people purchasing, trying to get different people. Hey, Casey, welcome. Where are you watching from? You're trying to get different people to purchase one offer. And that's not good. So guys, make every Monday your CEO Day. I want you guys to sit down before you start writing down your dumping list. Get clear Hey, Irene, how are you? Where are you watching from? Hey, Nadiel. I want you guys to get clear. Somebody type in crystal clear. Get crystal clear on what problem you want to talk about this week. What problem do you want to suggest? If y'all don't know, hey, guys. Oh, the tea is everything. For those of you who struggle with that, you're like, well, I don't know how to narrow it down to one. If y'all watch the news, I don't watch the news every day, but I watch the news at least once or twice a week just to stay up to current and up to date. Hey, Auto V's! Hi! Auto V's. I gotta tell y'all something about Auto V's. If y'all not following Auto V's, I don't know what's wrong with you. Or some of you guys don't even probably know who she is. She's an amazing voice coach. And I want you guys all to make sure that you are following Auto V's, that you are tagging her, that you get her in your life in one form or another, because she is doing some life-changing things. She's always done life-changing things, but she's amazing. So like I said, guys, focus on the one thing. Focus on the one thing you want to address this week. Focus on that. You know, my focus this week, like I know, guys, the topics that I talk about are very controversial. When I go live sometimes and I'm talking about how these business coaches are scamming their clients and about how these business coaches are only out there for the money, these branding coaches are all the same, that really rattles some feathers. And I'm not trying to stop anything from anybody, but at the end of the day, we have to change that. So that's my one problem that I'm going to be discussing this week, because I'm tired of seeing potential clients come to me and say, Letitia, I just spent $40K on a coach and I didn't get anything. I'm sick and tired of seeing potential clients come to me and say, hey, Letitia, I just put my house up for sale last year because I wanted to afford Mentor's 40K program. And I said, why would you do that? She said, well, this person had 84,000 followers on Instagram. They've been featured on news stations. They've been featured in articles and blogs and magazines. I said, still, that shouldn't be a reason. What do you see what result do you see them create? Because a lot of times you guys are watching people's lifestyles, not their fruit. And if I have my girl Alita or Darlene on here, they would tell you the Bible says you have to watch the fruit of their labor. The fruit. Somebody type in the word the fruit. You have to watch. And somebody 2 weeks ago referenced the fruit, and I had to do a live and talk about that, because a lot of people don't know what it means when you say that term, the fruit. There's a lot of biblical entities to that. But you got to judge people, especially online coaches, about the fruit of their labor. Y'all never see me talk about myself. I'm just being honest. Y'all never, if y'all can go down my timeline right now, and y'all never see me post screenshots of my bank account. Y'all never see me post all this amazingness and stuff that goes on in my life. You know why I don't post that? Because y'all don't give a shit about that stuff. Only thing that you guys should care, only thing y'all care about is what can I do for your bank account? There's too many coaches out here posting about themselves. And I'm telling you, if you are that coach, nobody gives a shit about you. They only care about what you can do for them. So all that old misconception about, well, if you can't do it for yourself, how can you do it for somebody else? No, now the game is about, if you can't provide a transformation. Oh, see, I'm in New York, y'all. Hold on. You can tell this is a little boy is driving his mama's car. He's blasting the music. I just can't. It's New York, baby. Yeah, it's like this boy. You can just tell that his mama car. Can y'all listen? You young men, can y'all stop doing that? No, I don't, Mariel. You know why? And Mariel's one of my clients. Y'all don't give a shit about what I have, and it's as so you shouldn't. My mama told me something a long time ago. My mama told me something a long time ago, and I don't think my mother really realized that she was teaching me a huge, humongous lesson. I was I forgot how the conversation went, but I was outside in our front yard, Maplewood Drive, Long Island. Yeah, all of my LI girls say hello. But I was on we lived on Maplewood Drive in Long Island years ago, and I was complaining about one of our neighbors. They had something that I didn't have, right? I forgot what it was. I think it was like a bicycle or something like that. And the young girl was got it or something like that. But long story short, my mother looked at me and she said, Letitia, never count another woman's pockets. Because I kept asking my mom, well, how did she get that? How did this girl get that? How did she get that bike or whatever? My mother said, never, ever, ever count another woman's pockets. She told me when I was 13, 14 years old that is a sin. That is a sin. And it's somewhere in the Bible. She never quoted what part of the Bible, but she always said that is a sin. If you're counting another woman's pockets, that's a sin. Some of y'all are running your businesses in sin. You don't realize it. You don't realize it. You're running your business in sin because you're looking at everyone's lifestyle. You're looking at what everybody else has, or this person lives across the world in a tropical island, or this person is this, is that. You're running your business in sin. You're looking at somebody else's pockets instead of working on how to grow and build your own. You're trying to create a pretty brand instead of creating a pretty what? Bank account. I'd rather have a pretty bank account than a pretty brand. Me having a pretty brand, just because you put a certain shade of pink on your page, it doesn't mean anything to anybody but your own personal ego. Can I get an amen on that? So yeah, so I'm going to talk about that all week this week. I'm tired of these business coaches, these branding coaches, literally running this whole scam online, right? Buying followers and doing all this stuff to try to perceive like they're the hot shots and they're the ones to go to. But when you spend money with them, it's just here. I was talking to somebody yesterday morning, and she said, for one piece of advice I gave her, she said, Letitia, if I had heard this 3 years ago, she would have been way further ahead than she is today. Just one advice I gave her on a call. She said that. And I was like, you know what? I have to start talking about this more. Yeah, never count another woman's pockets. And that's why I've always been a behavioral coach. I've always been a behavioral minded person, because I don't care about what's in your pockets. I don't care about what's in my competition pockets. I care about my clients making more money than me. I know that sounds weird, right? I consider my clients like my kids, not like technically my kid, right? I treat everybody like they're an adult unless they try me, okay? Because I can read for days, honey. I'm the shade queen, so don't test me, honey, because my mouth is like a Uzi, okay? I'm from New York, okay? So we know how to use our mouths, okay? We don't throw jabs, we don't throw right hooks, we throw uppercuts. And I inboxed somebody about that 2 weeks ago. I said, boo-boo, let me explain something to you. That jab you just threw me, I don't throw right hooks. I uppercut you. So please don't try me. I told her, I told this woman, I said, don't try me. Don't try me. And she kept quiet after that. I don't want to go there. I ain't a killer, but don't push me. You know what I'm saying? Just like Tupac says. But anywho, what was I talking about? I'm going to discuss this entity because it's important and people need to hear it. So like I said, I think of my clients as my kids, right? Not technically, but you know, I have 4 kids, you guys know. I'm going to tell you guys their names, and if y'all just follow me here, because they have very, oh, what happened? Oh, I thought somebody was getting pulled over. But anyway, I have a son, his name is Rory. A daughter, her name is Aurora. Then there's Warren, and then there's Valora. So I have 4 kids. And I always say to my kids that I want y'all to make more money than mommy. I want y'all to look at all the money mommy's making now and look at my money and be like, Mom, that's it? I made this much. And that's what I want from my clients. Hold on, y'all. That's his auntie's car. You can just tell. I can't. Anyway, like I was saying, I want my clients to make more money than me, and I'm bold enough to say that. And that's what I want. So here's the lesson, guys. Leverage your CEO days. What time is it? Hold on, I'm gonna be late to pick it. Oh, let me go, y'all. But I gotta run to the store. The lesson of today is make sure that you are leveraging the early on in the week for planning and execution, right? All this week, I'm going to be talking about the business coaching scams. Hey, Katrina. And I want you guys to stop. Somebody type in the word stop in the comments. Stop counting another woman's pockets. Because whatever she has to do over there ain't none of your business. Okay? And don't be attracted to lifestyles. Be attracted to the fruit. All right, so thank y'all for hopping on and watching. If you haven't joined or signed up for my Dallas event, you can grab your virtual tickets right now for $29. That's for a limited time. Or you can join us in person as a in-person attendee or a vendor by heading over to CampbellSuccessNetwork.com. Click the very first button. Again, the link is Campbell, like the soup, SuccessNetwork.com. Go over there today and let's do this. All right, guys. Bye.